Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Since I'm broadcasting this to a lot of my friends around the world, I wanted to take a couple of minutes this morning and ask you guys a question. A lot of you guys who have tagged on this post and this Facebook Live are really the people who work in my tech industry and friends of mine over the years, and some of you guys have either acquaintances or you've worked with me. So I'm asking for some feedback. I'm looking for some validation of some things that I've heard recently that really relate to the tech industry, where it's going and how it's playing. I've been asked several times to help people out, and I do periodically, spend some time with friends of mine and talk about some of the things I've done. I'm going to say that those of you who know me one-on-one know that I'm pretty much out there. I will be happy to share anything I know with anybody freely, and I'm interested to help some of my friends who are stuck in their jobs and are looking to make some changes, retool themselves in areas such as the stuff that's hot and new right now. I've had a fortune to be able to work in the area of cloud transformation since the days of Nokia. There's oh wow, look at that. So as you know, I was involved in the transformation of moving from data centers to cloud at Nokia, and I've done that since then for several other companies, which includes some of the banks in China and also some of the companies here in the U.S. Both on a consultative basis as well as as an employee in several locations. So I have quite a few. I have different perspectives on what I see happening in the industry, and if you're interested in knowing more about this topic, if you're interested in extending your career and learning some tips and tools, things that I've done myself that have worked for me to help me, number one, learn technology in a way that allows me to be able to really be effective with my clients. The sun is really hitting me, huh? Anyway, so being effective with your client, giving them advice that is relevant, and whether you're working as a consultant, which is what I'm doing, or you're working as an employee, it's no different for me. For what I'm really talking about is a different way of looking at your job in IT. Our jobs are getting transformed in a huge way. If you're not thinking about DevOps, looking at ways to be able to help the business be more agile, help the application teams develop differently, help the infrastructure teams build systems that are much more fluid and flexible, whether using it in private cloud or a public cloud. And probably the most relevant thing today is hybrid cloud, because a lot of companies, a lot of small businesses or large businesses can't put everything in the cloud. They're not going to do it all, but they have to really embrace the most complex thing of cloud, which is the hybrid cloud environment on day one. And if you're building new applications, it gets a little easier because you can start using new technologies like Amazon or even Azure. So I'm wanting to get some feedback. If you're on and you're listening in, like some feedback. If you're interested in hearing some tips and tools, I will continue a series here on Facebook. And if you want more, I'm actually looking to create a little more of a training ground for people who want a little deeper information about how to help them transform themselves as an entrepreneur around cloud technologies. Quite frankly, it's more than just cloud. It's really, cloud is just the foundation. The end game is about business. It's about business transformation, helping the application teams serve the business, and it's all about the data as well. So big data, business transformation, or digital transformation, and the underlying tools and the foundations that we have to lay for ourselves as IT professionals before we can really be of use to our clients as well as our employers. I'm interested to know if you're eager to hear about that. If you are, give me a thumbs up. If you are interested to hear different series, I can talk about change management. It's, think about cloud. Cloud is not just technology. It's all about change. It's all about changing things and really leveraging and becoming a more valuable asset to your company or your clients. And how to do that? How do you do that? It's good words. I've got some specific approach on how to do that. It sort of comes naturally to me in the way I approach my problems in my work with my clients, how I lead them, what the results have been, and I'd be happy to share some of my stories around not only the approach I took, the case studies, without giving any technical details of my client away. I'm going to be sharing some of that with you guys if you're interested. So if this sounds like something fun, something you want to participate in, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a shout out, please make a comment so I can incorporate that into the upcoming series if there's enough feedback and you guys are interested in this. I'd be looking to get some feedback. You can reach out to me also directly if you're interested in talking to me about these concepts in a little bit more detail, and maybe influence the agendas and the topics of discussion that you'd like to see first, second, and third. Please reach out to me. Okay, so I'm going to lose my cell signal here. I'll give you guys to check out the beautiful cloudless sky today. So think about this as a clean slate. There isn't a cloud in the sky here in Arizona, in Sedona. I'm going up the mountain. And what does your cloud roadmap look like? Hey, there's actually a contrail going on the right-hand side. So you think about your journey. Is your journey like that contrail? Is it on a path? Are you aligned with your business? What is it that you want to do? Holler back. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Light and love. Talk to you guys. Bye.